Or
Yeah, we can watch. We can watch. Um, we can. You want to talk through it at full speed, and then
yeah,
have you seen the full thing?
yeah, but I haven't really looked at it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Play. All right, so when I saw this, I immediately thought Fortnite Storm.
Well, it is
Yeah.
the um.
So
Also, that bird that we'll see is
it's a
supposed to be
Fortnite
like a
glider.
battle bus thing.
Yeah. Fortnite glider. Okay. This stuff, that blue fire also looked like what the death birds have, like the death fire, you know? Movement looks completely different.
Yeah, I
You look
don't think
almost a
it's a
lot
Souls like.
faster. Yeah, it's not movement such as a Souls game. It's more movement like a... That looks like maybe Kaled. That guy had a bird head.
Yeah, I don't
Uh,
know what the scope of the map is going to be. I
Similar enemies.
think.
Yeah, the movement looks more like a... Actually, you know what it looks like? It looks more a bit more like a Sekiro type movement, like more free, you know,
Yeah. Um.
than weighty. Almost as if there might not be. That looks like the Firekeeper, from Dark Souls 3.
There are Dark Souls bosses, I think.
That looks like Lost Izalith, a lot actually. Not a lot. That's cool. There's wall jumping.
Yeah. Um.
That is the Nameless King. Like, there's
Right.
no doubt
That's
about
the.
that. That's the Nameless King. Um, that's cool. So that's parrying, such as in whatever it's called. That kind of reminds me of the Gaping Dragon, but not a whole lot. It's kind of a dragon. Cerberus. That looks pretty cool.
Band together and prepare to claim. The life of the Night Lord.
Okay. I don't know if that's supposed to be Vike or not. Although, I'll pause it here. I'm fairly sure this is the same background as in Elden Ring itself. So if you look up the Elden Ring thing like this, if you look at these two, they look very similar. Such as like this right here is Stormville Castle. That's what that little thing is, I'm pretty sure.
Mhm.
This isn't Stormville Castle. It's almost like a different Stormville Castle.
Well, it's supposed to take place in like an alternate universe that is going through the same events as Elden Ring.
Yeah.
So it's not going to interfere with like the lore or anything. Also, I think you get to choose from 8 characters.
So that's what I'm thinking.
With
There's going to be
abilities.
So there's going to be an intelligence character, intelligence, strength, pure holy, pure dexterity. You know what I mean?
Yeah, probably. There's going to be customization and probably weapons options. But we don't know how extensive that's going to be.
All right, here's my so what I've learned off of TikTok and stuff, and IGN and whatever, is that it's going to be a battle royale like. So you'll be able to drop The game will last. It's a game. It'll last 3 in-game days, which are about 15 minutes each, right?
Right.
In
With
which
the boss
then
at
it will
the
end. So it's like a battle royale, you know? So you play for, you know, maybe 40-minute sessions. What this really reminds me of is Hunt Showdown. Hunt Showdown was a game, I don't know if you know it.
I don't.
You don't know what Hunt Showdown is? Let me see.
No.
So Hunt Showdown, I don't have, and I've never actually played it, but it does look really good. It's a battle royale with a few different people. That's also like a... No, it's not like a battle royale. It's like a extraction shooter. It's a cowboy... It's like cowboy. So you get cowboy guns. But you get dropped into a randomized world where you need to basically fight a certain amount of bosses. Like, I think it's 3 bosses per world. With a bunch of other people. And once you fight those bosses, if you kill them, you'll get a mark on your head, meaning that other players can come kill you and pick up your loot, or like pick up the medallion you got from killing the boss. And then once you do kill the boss, you have to go to an extraction point and get out of there. If you do that, you get money, I think. And also, if you die, you lose all the weapons you brought into it. A bit like Tarkov.
So I think the concept for Elden Ring is it's gonna be similar to that.
So what I've
except
heard...
it's not gonna be extraction. It's just survival, and there's no invasions or PvP at all. That's what I heard, but I'm not sure about that.
Okay. So what I've heard is that map is going to be randomized every time you play.
I've heard that.
And it's going to be a randomized
like,
version of Limgrave. So it's going to be
I'm not sure about that
map. Well, I heard it off IGN on TikTok. It said it's going to be a randomized version of the Limgrave map every time you play. And it said you can play with up to 3 people. It didn't say unlimited, it said 3.
Yeah, and the 3 players are the teammates that you see in the trailer.
Yeah.
But we saw like other areas in the trailer, and I'm not sure. The maps are gonna be smaller, that's for sure. But I don't know if we're like going to different areas.
Maybe that's like an underground area, right? Or something of that. All right, here, let's go for you, my friend. So what I could tell from here is these things. They look like giants or like something like that. They're like apparitions of giants. This building over here looks like a cathedral. That looks like a fog door. Those look like the horns on the omens, you know what I mean? Those are the kind of things growths you would see in either Caelid or whatever it's called. What's it called?
I don't know what you're trying to say.
the big city. Lendel.
Yeah.
Lendel. That's how I say. So you say Lindell, I say Lendel because I say it in like a Scottish accent because of Gideon off here. He always says Lendel is the city of gods or whatever he says.
No, I just say Lindell.
I say Lendel because it's just funny to say it like that. All right. Obviously these things are pretty weird. Maybe that's like the storm. Kind of makes me think of the Attack on Titan, like the big, you know, like the rumbling or whatever. Maybe these guys will take over the map, you know? Something like that. This is probably what I was seeing before. This is more like gravel stone, like the stuff that the dragons have. This very well might be procedurally generated.
It looks like Limgrave, but it's not exactly. Things aren't in the right spots. Like, it does look procedural generated, or at.
That's a tower. That looks like a big cathedral. There's a campfire down there. That's a trader outpost.
Yeah, there's a set of grace there too.
Oh yeah, right there. Some purple stuff coming from down here. It appears to run in the exact same engine as Elden Ring. Okay, so what I was saying is this blue fire stuff looks a lot like either Saint Trina's Sleep or what the Deathrite bird has. The Death Birds.
Well,
they use this similar kind of blue fire.
That's gonna be what the storm is, most likely.
Yeah, I know. But this kind of looks like what what those who live in death, any of those kind of enemies in Elden Ring, they usually are affiliated with this kind of fire, this blue fire.
Yeah, so probably something to do with that.
Oh, okay. This whole place looks like it's been blue fire burned. Which probably explains why this guy's running, right? This would be the inside of the storm. Yeah, look at that. It is. Yeah, it really is a storm.
The giants are behind the blue fire.
Yeah. Now, it doesn't look like it... It looks like it almost ghostifies the Grace, right? But it also doesn't look like it kills it.
I don't know if there's going to be fast travel. If you can use the Graces as that. Because it's going to be such a different game.
I really wouldn't care if I can fly around on a fucking bird the whole time. It really is just a Alright, you're going to tell me you can't see this in Fortnite. Somebody flying around with a big bird. This just looks like a Fortnite glider. That's a,
It really does. And, Everjail.
Yeah, it looks like an Everjail. That's cool. It's like a rift opening in the cave. This looks like a big outpost.
I wonder if... Because you can see there's a rift down there, too. I wonder if that's like... if you go back...
Yeah, down here.
You can see... I wonder if that just teleports you up there.
Maybe. Like a better spirit spring. This appears to be either... This actually looks a lot like the woods with the scary dudes in the DLC. It looks like that mixed with Caelid. Because you see the Scarlet Rot stuff. Right there. That's Scarlet Rot right there. Weird looking spider thing. But these baubles are like all those are Scarlet Rot things. So something in Caelid or Caelid. All right, that motherfucker has a bird on his head. This guy's he's got a crossbow on his arm, and it shoots like a big flaming thing.
I think you'll probably be able to customize the weapons you have.
So what I'm thinking is a loadout. Maybe it's an extraction type thing, where if you don't finish the thing, you lose the item. But if you do finish, you get to keep those items. Like if you finish the game before the 3 days end, right? You'll get to keep all the items you discovered and have. Because what would be the point then? You know, thered be no incentive.
I know.
Oh my god! Wait! That's the same as the Dragon Heart. That's probably an item that turns you into a bird. Right? Because that's exactly what the Dragon Heart does.
It might just be a character, because that's a that looks like it's going to be a main ability, that flying upwards.
This person looks like she might be the fast person. It's because she can do backflips and stuff. Oh yeah, he flew up in the air. What's that thing? That's a better look at that thing. It looks like there's gonna be the same, like, normal Elden Ring enemies.
But you can interact with them in a lot of different ways.
That was a grappling hook.
Yeah.
Like an actual grappling hook, which is sick. Then he came up from behind.
See, so that looks like
the
gameplay.
Bird guy. Yeah. That's a Zamor soldier. That definitely looks like the Firekeeper from Dark Souls. That looks identical to the Firekeeper. Not identical, but it looks very similar. Especially the coat, too. She didn't wear a coat like that, but the one in the first game did. Oh, you know what? I just realized. What if you might be able to only call the bird at these things, like Spirit Springs?
Probably. And it looks like it has a set path, too.
Yeah, no. Oh, yeah, no. Look. Yeah. It follows this, like, Spirit Spring kind of thing. That's cool. It looks like you're going to be able... You have to traverse the world a lot quicker. That's the Nameless King. So maybe they'll have, like, every boss from every game, imagine?
That would be cool. It looks like stamina isn't a thing, also.
No. It looks like... It's more like a quick kind of thing, you know? That's, like, actual parrying right there. Like, Sekiro parrying. That's, like, the round table hold. But it's different. It's the round table, but that's, like... It almost looks like it's dark everywhere else, right? Like, catacombsy. This guy looks sick.
I don't know.
This guy looks like he's gonna be like a... Kind of like the guys in the DLC. The Madness guys, you know? But he looks more like a holy type guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, that's like a holy incantation down there. Servers. That's... Okay, so the arenas look like they'll be... You're probably sent to an arena. While fighting a boss. Kind of like Radon. This guy's gonna be hard. I can already tell. This big door almost looks like you're either opening the Erd Tree, or maybe that's like to the once you beat this like each game, that's the final boss.
Maybe, I don't know. It's definitely gonna be a different type of game. It seems like a mashup of a bunch of different genres.
Yeah, it's like
I really like that artwork though.
Yeah, it's so cool. It's like. I don't know. I don't know what to feel. I'm like. Honestly, I don't care. It's an Elden Ring. It's Elden Ring. I don't care. All right, I don't care if it's a battle royale. As long as it's not multiplayer, like PvP multiplayer, you know, because there's gonna be so many sweats.
Obviously,
and I'm not gonna like that. But if it's co-op, that'd be amazing. Like, well, obviously it's co-op, but like, if it's what you're saying, where it's like you have to band together to beat the game within a certain amount of time, like an hour, it'll give you an hour to beat the game, and maybe like the game is like three main bosses, right? That'd be sick.
There's definitely some sort of progression, and I saw in part of the IGN interview, the director said that even if you lose, you still get some rewards. And that probably scales, like if you get through 2 days, you get more than if you only got through one.
Alright, I swear to God, if there's like a Fortnite lobby, I swear. If there is a Fortnite like pre-lobby where you could alright. Also, I really hope they don't do Erd coins like they do the actual Erd coin. Erd tree coin.
Well, I hope they don't monetize it at all. No microtransactions.
Because I think that's what Tarkov has. Tarkov doesn't have... I don't think Tarkov has any microtransactions. It's just you buy the game, and then you could play, right?
They did say everything was going to be unlockable.
Yeah. Hopefully it's not like you have to buy a package and then you could play as the thing early or something like that.
No, I don't.
I trust FromSoft to not do that.
It's number 4 on trending.
Yeah. Well, obviously. Why wouldn't it be? It's all right. Hold up. Miyazaki said, word for word, he said, "I have no plans for Elden Ring in the future."
Miyazaki. Well, he's not working on this at all.
Oh.
He only he was in the conceptual stage, and wait, it's not his project at all.
Who made it? Is it Bandai Namco or FromSoft?
No, it is FromSoft.
Currently not considering a sequel to Elden Ring, but that possibly is not closed off. No immediate plans.
So,
well, Miyazaki, it's been 6 months since the when.
It's a new director.
June 21st, 2024. It's been June. It's been about 6 months. I don't know my months.
I'm guessing this game's gonna come out late 2025.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. That's what I would think. Like Christmas 2025.
The director also said in the interview that it's not coming out on Switch 2, and he has no information on it. I think he's lying through his teeth, and that's why it's running on PS4.
Alright. What am I gonna say? Fuck. Shit. What was I gonna say? I had something to say. Oh, say it. What was it? It was good too. I think this game is gonna be more of a fan service, if you get what I mean.
Yeah, probably.
I think it's gonna be a lot more of a fan service than a actual game, you know? This isn't gonna be Elden Ring 2, it's gonna be more like a mashup of every Souls game into one, as, you know, thanks to the fans, if you know what I mean?
You made the comparison we still thought it was going to be a sequel. You said it was like a Tears of the Kingdom thing. I think this is more like a Hyrule Warriors thing.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what it is. Either way, I'm very excited. It says it's Elden Ring. It's not going to play like Elden Ring. I don't care. As long as I play a game and it's co-op. I mean, you can't pass it up.
As long as the combat's fun, I think it's going to be great.
How much do you think it's going to be?
I'm hoping it's going to be $50. It's probably going to be $60.
I'm guessing $40. The Elden Ring DLC was $40.
I'd love if it was $40, but it's probably going to be $50 or $60.
If this has $70, less all right. Think of it like this.
It can't be $70.
Elden Ring went for $60 on release, right? That's a fully fledged game, 84 hours, right? Like an 80-hour average to beat the game. Very large game, right? Elden Ring DLC. It has maybe about quarter to half the content of Elden Ring base game, right? They charged $40 for it. I'm thinking for this, they're going to charge within the range of $40 to $60, right? I doubt they'll go over because this isn't a brand new game, first of all. This is more of a glorified DLC, right?
Yeah.
Although it is going to be very different than Elden Ring. But the fact that it uses the same enemies, a lot of the same assets, and a lot of the same things it looks like it's going to use, I think it's more of like you said, a Hyrule Warriors, where they're going to cost maybe about the same as the DLC, right?
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of the Ghost of Tsushima multiplayer DLC.
Oh, absolutely. Ghosts. What was it?
I don't know if they called it anything. No, they definitely did.
Yeah.
But it reminds me of that because
it's like a multiplayer base game. Yeah.
Yeah, and you could buy that separately. It's obviously, this is going to be a completely different game. but it obviously takes heavy inspiration.
Walk in the room and I know they all know, and if they don't know, put on a little show. Leave someone close, cold, dead in the snow. Ice cold like a brain freeze when you say, whoa, when you buzz this screen, you always gotta go. Keep your mind real clean, keep your pockets out the blow. Give a bro a check, pay, rolling out the dough. Everyone I'm with, head down.